In the current Zebwell Spider-Man, Mary Jane has developed a romantic relationship with her new boyfriend, Paul, while the two were trapped in an alternate dimension. Because of the villain, Benjamin Rabin, the emissary, both Peter and MJ were sent into an alternate universe, a post-apocalyptic New York City, where they meet with Paul. But there, the Mayan god wife attempted to kill Spider-Man. So Paul told Peter, if Spider-Man died, then the emissary will win. So he has to escape from this reality. But Peter was determined not to leave MJ alone in this universe with Paul. But then, MJ sent Peter back to their Earth as it was the only chance to save his life, and she was stuck with Paul in that reality. But what if it was all Paul's plan to send Peter into his world so he can be with MJ and destroy their happy life? Anyways, they spent almost 4 years together in that reality, which was only a few days on Earth 616 of the main Marvel universe. So after stealing some gadgets and takes from the Fantastic Four and with the help of Norman Osborn, Peter manages to arrive in that reality and saves MJ from the emissary. But that time, MJ tells Peter he is too late. She is with Paul now, and they also have 2 kids, which they found in this dimension. And it breaks Peter's heart, and he decides to break up with MJ, but he still believes there is something wrong with this Paul guy. So after doing some research, he bursts into MJ and Paul's house and confronts Paul for lying that he was originally from Earth 616 like Peter and MJ. As Peter checked all the records of his existence in this reality, but he found none. He demands the answers from Paul on how he survived in the other universe. How did he know so much about Rabin's work and his real name? So Paul reveals his full name, Paul Jeremy Rabin. Hearing this, Peter gets mad. He tries to convince MJ that Paul is a bad guy. He is the real emissary of his world, a murderer. But then it slaps Paul and he hits Peter directly in the face, and he tells him in his world the emissary was his father. He helped him do his work, but he didn't know what he really wanted. And by the time he found out, it was too late. His father's evil work destroyed Paul's Earth. So to end his suffering, he killed his father with his own hands. And when Peter and MJ came into his world, he followed MJ back to a universe where he was never born. MJ also tells Peter that Paul is not lying. She knows everything about him. And that time, Peter realizes there is nothing he can do to get MJ back to his life. Paul even pays the hospital bills of Peter's, as when he finds a guy who is waiting outside Peter's apartment, expecting him to pay his debts of the medical treatments, and Paul is sympathetic towards Peter. But when Peter gets infected with the sins of Norman, it turns him into the Goblin Spider, and after taking care of Kraven, he then goes after MJ and Paul to make them pay for their crimes of destroying his life. He almost kills Paul, but right at the time, Norman is able to absorb all the sins from Peter's body and he turns into his normal self. But then he says sorry to MJ and tells her she didn't do anything wrong. He has only one job and he fails. So what are your thoughts on this Paul guy? Please share them on the comment section down below, and please like this video and do subscribe, as this will motivate me to make more contents. Thank you so much for watching. Everyone stay safe and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.